So the next thing to happen on Monday Night Raw now, before we talk about the next segment or whatever, we got a few things that happen backstage. So we see Paul Heyman talking to Solo Sikoa backstage, and he's telling him about like him beating Seth Rollins tonight and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what Paul Heyman was talking about. But then we see Jey Uso coming up, and Jey wants to talk about like why his brother Solo Sikoa was not ringside tonight. And Paul Heyman had to get in front of him, and he goes like, him and Jey and Solo was just staring off at each other, like ready to fight, pretty much. And Paul Heyman gets in between them, pretty much, and he says that, Solo just trying to prepare for his match against Seth Rollins because he needs to get rid of that clown tonight. So yeah, that's why he was out there. But he says that me and Solo's going to walk out this room, so you got the room to yourself and all that, Jey. So yeah, that's what Paul Heyman said. But then after that, we get to the fourth round of the WWE draft. We had Eric Bischoff come out representing Raw, and then Rob Van Dam representing SmackDown. So yeah, we go on to the next round of the draft. Now, the first person that was drafted to Monday Night Raw was Trish Stratus. So yeah, Trish Stratus will be staying on Monday Night Raw. The first person drafted to Friday Night SmackDown was Karrion Kross and Scarlett. So yeah, Karrion Kross is staying on Raw. And then the next people that was drafted to Raw was Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. And then the next person drafted to Friday Night SmackDown was LA Knight. So yeah, LA Knight and Karrion Kross is staying on Raw. Trish Stratus is staying on Raw, and Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey gets drafted to Raw. So yeah, that's what's happening there. In my opinion, LA Knight and Karrion Kross just go to Monday Night Raw to like refresh their careers. But we're going to see what happens this year, and then if it doesn't work out by the end of the year, hopefully they'll get drafted to Raw next year. So yeah, we're going to be seeing about that. But yeah, we get to the next segment where we see The Miz inside the ring. He's hosting Miz TV. He introduces his special guest, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura comes out, and Miz was talking about, like, do you think you'll become the first ever World Heavyweight Champion? And Shinsuke said, hi, or whatever. And Miz was like, yeah, we already said hey, or whatever. But I guess he ain't going. I guess you're avoiding that question. And I'll tell you that I am the workhorse, and I should be the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, and all that stuff. And then, Miz was somehow he's awesome or whatever. And then Shinsuke says something in Japanese. I'm not even going to say it. And then Miz was like, oh, is that like a form of saying that I'm awesome or whatever? And then Shinsuke was like, yeah, kind of. And he goes like, well, what does it mean? Translated to English. And he says that it means that you got tiny balls. Miz gets mad. He tries to hit Shinsuke. Shinsuke ducks. And then Shinsuke kicks him in the stomach. And then he hits the Kinshasa onto Miz, laying him out. So yeah, that's what happened there. Pretty good stuff. Shinsuke Nakamura is on Monday Night Raw. But yeah, up next we're going to be seeing Omos in action because he was walking backstage with MVP going to the ring. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.